everybody, that was another look. Just got the tank turned on this morning, and I got some flake food in there swirling around, and I saw his little head pop out, so I grabbed my camera and got over here, and fortunately he popped his head out again. So that was another little brief glimpse of my black ghost knifefish. Now what I think is happening in this tank is they're reclusive fish to begin with. They can be trained or become acclimated to not being so skittish all the time if they're in a nice comfortable environment and have a friendly owner and that sort of thing. This fish, when he was in here with all of my African fish, when this was my African tank, he got kind of harassed every time he came out. The Synodontis competed for cave space with him, and this larger cave over here where you can see my T-bar just went into, that was where everybody, that's like the prime real estate, and that's where the Synodontis used to live. And every time the black ghost would come over and try to get in that cave, the Synodontis would chase it out. And so it became very accustomed to being a very reclusive fish that basically just lives in this cave system now, and that's pretty much what we see. We get a glimpse every now and again, or I'll see its tail sticking out. So I was hoping that once I got those larger fish out of this tank, the black ghost would feel more comfortable and come out a little more often. But it seems that the T-bar, being a cichlid, as aggressive as cichlids are, is not going to allow that to happen. There's another little look at him. He's getting big. God, I can't believe how big he is. When you only see him a little bit like this once in a while, a lot can change between sightings. So, see, that's what I normally see. I just see his tail sticking out right there. Or if you look at the right angle, you know, I can get my head at the right angle to see through there. And sometimes you can see some little undulations of its fin or whatever. But for the most part, that's what I'm stuck seeing with my black ghost knifefish, is its tail sticking out like that. That also lets me know that it's getting too big to fit in that cave. So the long and short of what I think is going to happen is I'm going to have to get that black ghost out of here, and I'm probably going to wind up putting him in my new 125, which was my original intention, and then I decided not to do that and was going to put I did put an elephant nose in there. So now I think I'm going to have the black ghost and the elephant in my 125 eventually, and this is just going to have to wind up being pretty much a tank dedicated to that T-bar. Cichlids are just so aggressive, you know, it's really tough to have a community tank with cichlids in it, unless it's going to be a cichlid community, which I've got my thoughts and opinions on them. I don't particularly care for those types of tanks. So we'll see, but hopefully that was that was your look at the black ghost, and hopefully I'll get to see him a little more, and especially if I can get him out of this tank and put him into a different tank, we will get to see him a little more. So I've been trying to kill some time, hope maybe he'd make another appearance. We got two little glimpses of him, so I promise I will sit here, camera at the ready. Any chance I get to get him on film, I usually do, because I don't get it very often. So thanks for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one.